What's going on, you guys? Coach Dwayne here. So last week I spoke about the weight loss journey. Today I wanted to talk about the muscle building journey. And last week I kind of touched on it and why you can't do both, but I wanted to just kind of reiterate that. In a weight loss journey, you're trying to be in a calorie deficit, which means that your body's going to be taking in less calories than it actually needs. When you're trying to build muscle, you need to be in a calorie surplus, which means you're going to give your body more nutrients than it needs so it can build that new tissue that you're trying to build. So you can't do both efficiently unless you're like an absolute beginner or unless you're like taking super subs or whatever the case may be. But you want to be able to determine what your periodization is going to be and where you're going to stack each microcycle to help you do one or the other and then just kind of stack it up that way. So let's talk about the pros and cons to the muscle building journey, right? So the pros are you look better. You have more muscle mass on you. You look better. When you have more muscle mass, you look a lot more toned. You look a lot more in shape. The second one is you're going to be stronger, right? More muscle means more strength. More strength means more muscle, generally. And then the last one that really comes to mind is your recovery is going to be faster when you're in in a muscle building journey. Because like I said to you guys last week, regardless to if you're in a weight loss journey or a muscle building journey, your training needs to be intense. And when you're in a calorie surplus, which you would need to be in a muscle building phase, your body's going to have the nutrients to repair itself at a much faster rate than if it didn't have the nutrients there to recover, right? So you're going to recover a lot faster when you're in a muscle building phase to be able to train more intense, more frequently to build more muscle. All right. So that's kind of the pros to the muscle building phase. The con, one of the only real ones that stands out is you're going to gain weight, right? I know a lot of times with people, they're kind of, worried about the weight gain, but if you're adding extra tissue, you're going to add some weight with that, right? So because you're in a calorie surplus, you should expect to see some weight gain when you're building muscle. And then once you get off that phase, like I said, you'd want to talk about the periodization that you're going to go through. And are you going to, after you build the new tissue that you've, worked so hard to attain, how are you going to then take off that extra weight and hopefully leave the muscle? All right, Coach Dwayne here. Don't tell nobody what you're going to do. Your actions, they're going to show true. Let's get ready to train, y'all.